How do you support your spouse when one wants to become an entrepreneur and the other wants stability?
Ooh, wee. It's a big one, man. Listen, I just talked about this on the Soul Truth Spotlight with our first guest.
Right.
Him and his spouse was going through that. And so I would say my answer to that is, how do you support your spouse when one wants to be? Did we kind of go through that?
Oh yeah.
Kind of a little bit, because I came,
person.
because I came from entrepreneurship. So how do you support your spouse when one wants to become an entrepreneur? You can talk more about that, because you had to support the entrepreneur, because I was the entrepreneur. And so you had to find ways to support me doing that when you came from something else.
Well, I think first and foremost, the person with stability to me would be the person that's like, okay, we got to make sure we have money to cover our bills.
Yeah.
And when a person that is better with stability, here's entrepreneur, that means that other person ain't gonna be making money for a while. That's literally, I'm just telling you, that's what the other person hears. So y'all really have to have some great communication too.
So slow that down real quick. You said like me as an entrepreneur. Yeah. So when we first got married, when you heard me say, man, we entrepreneurs, I'm gonna do this and that, what you heard was, oh, okay, man, we gonna be broke for a while.
How are we gonna make money? How long is it gonna take to start making money?
Got you.
I mean, that's important. It is important. I mean, especially if you have children.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to make sure you at least have your basic necessities covered.
No. Yeah, man, that's real. That's real. And kind of what I said in the Soul Truth Spotlight, making you feel safe. So over the years, have I made you feel safe doing this entrepreneur journey? Because we've always been entrepreneurs.
Right.
But like I said, you've been kind of over the years.
There's times that it would be just a miscommunication. Like it would be that, I hear you say one thing and I feel like you're wanting to do it immediately.
Got you.
In my mind, that's panic mode because we don't got the money immediately.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily that you made me feel like that. It just was my nervous system, number one, and then number two, we weren't really communicating about how to get to that point.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing I'm getting into now. So I would say the answer is, neither person is wrong. Your partner, if they come from stability, they're not wrong. They're trying to lock it down, try to provide for the family in the way that their nervous system knows how. You're not wrong. But like she said, talking about it,
having a plan.
What is
the plan? Really like laying it all out. This is my step one. This is my step two. What are we going to do? How are we going to make money in the meantime? Because it's not like you could just not have any money coming in.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. So the prime example, we're going to give you a real life example from us when we first quit our jobs to start our commercial cleaning company, right? I was the first one to do it. So just talk about.
I was working a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Well, we both was. I was an ortho tech.
Right, but I'm saying you did quit first.
Yeah, I quit first. Wifey stayed on.
Yes.
And then after a couple of months later, then you quit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So it's like a couple of months later, then she quit, and then we full time went into it. So that's kind of how we kind of structured it.
Right.
We didn't understand nervous system language back then. But we just felt like that was the best move because wifey, like I said, her nervous system wanted stability still.
Right.
I just quit. I'm like, babe, I'm finna go out here and do it, get it on. She stayed on a couple of months, still had that stability. And then after a couple of months, we both was full-time into the business. So that's kind of how we did it. And then the rest was history. So, neither person is wrong. That's how we would answer that. Y'all just have to talk about it. Understand each other's nervous system language,